Hi everybody, this is Anjanette from AJ's Personal Touch. How you doing today? Today is the 21st of December. We are 3 days away from my birthday and 4 days away from Christmas. Woohoo! How exciting. I'm sorry that I wasn't here yesterday for Vlogmas, so today covers the 20th and the 21st. A very busy day yesterday. So welcome back to my subscribers and welcome into anybody new. And hope you guys are all having a wonderful holiday season. And I hope that you're not like me, sitting down using almost every minute that you have trying to finish a Christmas gift. I've already made a pledge for next year that it will not be this way. I'm going to start Christmas like in January. So that hopefully I will not be still making gifts when it comes to the very end, unless it's for somebody else, as in somebody ordered me to make something. But anyway, how are you guys doing? I hope you're having, again, a wonderful day, wonderful holidays. I hope y'all have great plans for Christmas. I thought of trying to do a little bit of a live on Christmas Eve on my birthday, but there's no way. It's going to be an extremely, extremely busy day. So then I thought maybe Christmas Day, but I'm still thinking I'm probably going to be completely wiped out and ready to just sleep. So, but we will see. See how I feel. Maybe we'll do an impromptu one or something. I love spending my time with you guys, but I kind of doubt it. It keeps playing through my head and I keep trying to shut it down, but it just won't go away. I already know how tired because I already know how tired I feel right now. So, yesterday, what did I do all day? I crocheted up until an hour, no, 2 hours before my live last night with Kaylin for AJ's and Kay's Yarny Tales, which was really nice to do that live. But after I got ready for that live, I had a Zoom with somebody else that I watch because I'm part of her Patreon. And she generally does a Zoom once a month, but she was pregnant and had a baby. And so we haven't met for a while now. So I wanted to be there. And when I saw that she was doing it on Wednesday, I was like, oh no, I'm going to completely miss it. But I was actually able to go for about 10 minutes and it was really nice. 10, 15 minutes, something like that. It was nice to see everybody. And then we had our live and it was nice. There were more people there than normal. And it was just nice to sit back and crochet and chat with my subscribers and my friends and some of Kaylin's subscribers. And yeah, it was just a lot of fun. And then today I got surprised. I got a box in the mail. Now I knew this person was sending me a box, um, but I wasn't sure when it was going to get here. So I'm kind of excited. So I am going to show you what came in the box. They'd rather not have me give their name, so I'm not going to. But I packed this box. Oh my goodness. Let's see real quick here. I'm excited. I have kitchen cotton, sugar and cream. You guys all know how well I can use this. She has everything packaged so nice. Now this person, I don't know if you guys ever go onto the onto Facebook, onto the buy and trade pages. or destashing pages. That's where I met her at. And she's actually become a subscriber, and she's really nice and sweet. And I know that she is one of the few on there that actually, when she sells her product, she sells it for, not the exact retail that she got it for. Um, and I know once in a while she will do boxes for $10, and this is just amazing here. Kalua. Sorry, my cat screaming. I had to move the box around. She has a craving for tape, and she will peel it off the boxes if you don't watch out. Okay, let's see what we have here. We have 2 Christmas ones, which excite me. You guys know that I make toys for a cat organization. Why she sent me this kitchen cotton. I prefer to make them out of cotton to make sure that they are strong and resilient and all of that for the cats. I have trying to read Holiday Stripes right here. For some reason I thought it was the vintage colorway, but maybe somebody else has that colorway. I'm not going to tell you the names on all of them because I don't want to keep rattling this paper around, because I know some of you don't like it. Other people love it. So, say the name. This one down here is Pink Lemonade. This one I'm sure is orange. And this one is either ecru or cream. Blue. Actually, it's chamomile. I was wrong on that. And this one is Ahoy Ombre. So maybe it's not for Christmas. If you look in there, I mean, it is greens and reds, but the red turns into orange a little bit. Maybe there's a reason why they named it that, as in like a Hawaiian type. This one I believe is cobalt blue. There's some peaches and cream down here. And this, oh my goodness, I will have to make something for my daughter out of this one maybe. But I still have a lot of kitchen cotton from when I started making kitchen products for her home. And I want to make her some placemats and some things that I haven't done yet. So I may not need this for her, but I will hold this one out for her. And I'll replace it with something else later. If I don't need it, I will make a toy out of it. But it's black with gray and white. It's called flannel. Let you look at them up close. Flare out for you. Everything in here is packaged in these, and it's actually nice that she does that because the box was open on a couple of the seams on the side. So I'm assuming something heavy was put on top of it that made it go down and then made it split open on the seams. Well, almost everything is in bags like that. I have a big one of, I don't know the name of this one, but I've seen it before. Those blues and the teals. Isn't that pretty? This is Lily's Sugar and Cream or the Peaches and Cream. It feels like Lily's, but basically I believe they're both made by the same company. So, you know what? I've always thought that. Now that I have one of each, let me see if that's true. Peaches and Cream stripy. On to try that. If If you want to know the difference between the two, as well, this is a stripe, so stripes is going to have less anyway. This is 2 ounces. Where, well, these are 2 ounces too. Isn't this amazing? How this one can be so short and compact, and this one can be looser and higher. And this one makes you think you're getting more, but it's actually the same amount that's in here. This one's made by Spin Right, and this one's made by Spin Right. So I was correct. They are both from the same company. I'd always thought it, but I didn't know for certain. I have to watch it because Kahlua loves these kind of bags as well. So I have a large cone that maybe some has been used off of, but if so, not much because it is still like hooked together right there. And I'm going to pause you guys for just a second so I can turn my phone off. I mean, it has not been dinging at all today until, of course, I get on to record. Okay, I know you didn't know that I was gone, but I am back. Well, you knew I left, but it was only like a second. So you were on pause. Okay, what do I want next? I will stick with the cotton. There is another bag of sugar and cream. Is that another one of the... No, that is not the lemonade one. This is Fleur de Lavender. This one up here is peaches and cream. And it's Blue Moon Ombre, which looks a lot like this one here. Tell me what you think. Do you think those are the same? Oops. They look like it. Oh, you know what? No, they're not. The Blue Moon Ombre has some purple in it. Okay. Cream, this blue one is Seaside Stripes. And I have had a sugar and cream that looks exactly like it, so. Oh, and this one's Premier. The last two are Premier. I'm going to open this up to take those out. Have to be careful with these bags, but I guess I said that already, didn't I? Because Flua likes the bags just as much as she likes tape. She also loves the toys that I put the cellophane in, or that I buy that has that crinkly sound to it, because she likes these bags. So these are Premier Home, which are 85% cotton and 15% polyester, while everything else that you've seen so far is 100% cotton. I know I didn't read everything on them, but they're basically either 2 ounces or 2.5. Well, no, like I said, they were all 2 ounces. What is Premier? Premier is 2.65 ounces. I guess that's where I was getting the 2.5, because this Premier home cotton is what I was making my daughter's stuff out of, but not. It was half and half Premier, and the other half was Joann's Big Twist, their cotton, which is exactly the same as the Premier, which is what I have learned. This one is pewter, and this one is, where'd it go? Oh, pastel blue. I have a thing of looking and reading the French and not the American. So I always look at the word and go, huh? Those, and the only other one I didn't look at was the sugar and cream, which is Rick Rack Ombre. I like that. I like that a lot. That'll make a really cool toy. That'll make a cool, lots of different things. I'll read you the specs real quick on these. Like I said, it's 100% cotton. 2 ounces, 56.7 grams, 95 yards. And the Premier has, like I said, the 2.65 ounces, and it has 131 yards or 120 meters. Again, sorry about all the crinkle. But as I've heard some other people say, the crinkle means yarn. You're looking at yarn. So that's why some people love it. Well, here's the package. It's not like that. This is Yarn Bee, Yarntopia. I don't remember if I have any of this or not. If I do, it's because somebody else gifted it to me as well. I don't remember if she sent me Yarntopia or not. The color on this is Spice. You can see that somebody had started making something, a chain, and it's wound around there. And what is this made out of? This is 100% acrylic. It's, oh, I do not like how they do their sizes on Yarn Bees. It's a size 2, 4 ounces, 312 yards. And I have 1, 2, 3, and a partial, but it looks like it's probably all there. So I have 4 of those. That's nice. That was really nice. Let's see. I mean, some of these I knew were coming, but some of them have completely surprised me. And she asked me what I was looking for, what kind of cotton, and if there was anything else I liked. This one has, I love this cotton, which I do. I love this cotton. Pretty, like forest green color. And an olive meets forest green. And the colorway is olive. 3.5 ounces, 100 grams, 180 yards, 165 meters, and it's 100% cotton. There's 2 of those. I don't know. This one feels like some may have been used out of it. So if I weighed it, I'm sure I would know. The other one feels fuller, so I'm sure some of it's been used. And look at this. Isn't that gorgeous? This is the color Capri Ombre. You know, I know a lot of people don't like using kitchen cotton, the Lily sugar and cream or the Peaches sugar and cream, because it's hard on your hands when you work with it. You know, it just seems so rough. But once it gets washed up, it gets softer. I love all of the dishcloths I've ever made from it. And they have so many pretty colors. This is Red Heart Scrubby Smoothie. I don't know if I have any of this. Or maybe I do. I think I may have it in orange. And again, if I do, I think it's because somebody sent it to me. I don't know if that's what all of this is in this bag. This is Scrubby Smoothie. This is Capri is the name of this one. Size 4. That's all the information. 3 ounces, 85 grams, and 131 yards. Oh, this is Mainstay 100% cotton. And this one is definitely not a full ball, which is fine. If anybody has scraps of cotton and you don't want to throw it away and you're not going to use it, I will take them for toys. I am not picky about getting cotton to make cat toys with. 100% cotton. The colorway is blue shell. And it's a medium 4, 180 yards. And it's 3.5 ounces. I think this next one is Mainstay as well. Yes, it is. And look at that gorgeous aqua-y green color. Actually, that's not what it makes me think of. It's I can't think. Seafoam. Seafoam green. That's what that makes me think of. And the color on here is, where is it? Again, another label I'm not used to reading. Opaline green. That's pretty. Now I'm going to put it back in the bag. I took everything out of that bag. I will put it back in when I'm done. When I'm done with taping, so you guys don't have to hear me put it back in. Here's some more Scrubby Smoothie. It's a whole bag of 3. 100% cotton. Oh, and I already read you the specs on this. This is called Nautical, and I could see why. The reds and the blues and the whites. Now this one I love. It's called Sunshine. And I might have some of this. Maybe I did get some from Hirschner's once. Or I looked at it and I thought I would love Sunshine, of course. After we redo our bathroom that we need to do, someday we may get the kitchen redone. And I would love to have a yellow kitchen, like buttercup yellow, which is my absolute favorite. It would just be so pretty, I think. I know a lot of people don't agree because they don't like yellow, but I just love a really pretty pale buttercup yellow. It's what I had in my massage office. And I had people telling me, I never liked this color, but it looks pretty good on the wall. But of course, the lights were, dim, so they weren't seeing it, with all the lights on. Because it was usually somebody on my table. Hey, here's one that I knew was coming. This is Serenity Chunky. And the colorway is Where did it go? Glacier. Isn't that pretty? I have a sea foam or seaside or something in the back room, and I think that would look really great with this. I think it has the same color of green that's in here. Either one of the greens or the blues in it. This is a size 5, 100% acrylic, 109 yards, and it's 3.5 ounces. I think that is gorgeous. That smells very good. Here we have Shawl in the Ball. And this one is Restful Rainbow. Isn't that just gorgeous? Look at that rainbow. Oh, that's gorgeous. This one is 5.3 ounces, 481 yards. Oh, now that is pretty. I like the scarf on the front of this. I wonder if it's knit or if it's crochet. See that? Isn't that beautiful? I don't want to take the wrapper off because that would tell me. Because it's on the back of the wrapper. That is gorgeous. Simply gorgeous. And this is a Karen Cotton painterly cake. Now I know I have not had a painterly cake. And look at that. That is so pretty. This is called gladiolas. And I love gladiolas. Isn't that gorgeous? Oh, that is so gorgeous. This is a medium 4, 8 ounces, 481 yards. Beautiful. Let me see. There's one more bag in here. This has another Shawl in the Ball right there. You guys can see it because I don't even know if I can open this one right now because I can't find. You know what? That's just the glare. Let me tape this. Nope. Has an extra full. There is a Peaches and Cream, denim, a Sugar and Cream, Countryside Ombre. That is one of my favorites. One year I bought almost every color that they had, or every color that, I liked, which was almost every color. And I made washcloths with them because I was in a ton of pain and I was working and giving massages, and I would come home and just be hurting so bad. And I believe it's when I was having my low back pain issues and my plantar fasciitis and stuff like that. And I would come home and I would crochet to not think about the pain that I was in. Plus I had other stuff that we didn't even know that I had at the time. That was before we knew that I had my chronic pancreatitis. And I made literally, I want to say, at least 40 or 50 washcloths. And I took them in and I gave them to my clients as Christmas gifts. I'd let them look through them and take two. They each got to take two. So this is Lime Stripes. We have another, this is another Platinum Mainstay. Soft Silver. So no, it's not Platinum this time. This one's Soft Silver. And here's the other shawl in a ball. This is Healing Teal. Look at that teal. That is just gorgeous. This is probably going to have to be another shawl for my mom. Told me all I needed to make her was one. This one would be really, really light. This one would be good for summer. The one she has is good for spring and fall. And then I'd like to make her a heavier one for like Christmas. Getting to where it's harder to move around and stuff. And a shawl, you can just wrap it around you and it makes you feel good. Why I'm going to make myself a couple. And then this is some kind of Karen cotton cake. If you guys happen to know what color this is, please let me know. I thought that it was one that I have in the back when I had first, she sent me a picture of this and she said, you know, she already knew that I liked a couple of the yarns that she had. And she sent me a picture of this and I told her I thought I had some of it in the back. And I was like, you know, and I don't care if it has a label or not. And I said, if I don't have any, if it doesn't match what I have in the back, I'm like, that's fine too, because I can make toys out of this as well, or amigurumi, you know, whatever I want. Because again, I know it's one of their cotton cakes. I'm just not sure which one. It doesn't, I don't think it looked like the stripes on the painterly one. Oh, I put that over here, I guess. Although maybe it is another painterly. It's okay. But I don't know. So if you know the colorway, please let me know. That would be wonderful. And with that, that was everything in the box. That was a huge box. So anyway, thank you. You know who you are if you're watching this. I loved everything. Absolutely everything. And I will put all this cotton to good use, believe me. So with that, I'm going to go because I have 5 rows done for the blanket and I need to finish connecting the next 3 so that I can move on to putting the long strips together, put the horizontal rows together. So, and then still have time to put a border around the blanket. So I can't wait. It's gonna be gorgeous. I would show you a long strip, but I don't know if I have one out on top anymore. Let me see. I may have one in here. Oh, I know I have one in here. I got to where the bag I was putting them in. Oops, I pulled 2 of them out. Had too many in it. And so I had to put them back in the bag I was pulling all of the squares from. So I switched things to where the squares that weren't together are on the top and the ones that are on the bottom. And then I just move everything up and put the new ones down on the bottom. So anyway, here, this is blue, I think. Let me see. Blue, I want to see something here real quick. Blue, this is row 2. I'm using stitch markers, one of a different color on each row, so that I can look at my chart over there and know, okay, this is row 2. And I know that the stitch marker is on the first square, so I know then which is, you know, the facing me without having to look at it, you know, and gawk at it and all that. go. It's one strip, and since I pulled out two, I will show you. This is the first row. Oops, I got it backwards. I knew I should have started with it going the way I did with this one. Let me see. And there we go. I am so excited to see this done. And I want to have it done with enough time so I can take pictures and things. So I have them to show you, and so I can possibly make a project page on Ravelry. I haven't decided if I'm going to do that or not, because I guess I could put it in the notes part. I did, if you have ever heard of stitching together, I think they've gone back to how they were before they did the blanket, which is they do some short cals during the year. And last year, they decided instead of doing like 4 short cals through the year, or maybe even one small one every month, that they would do a year one where, it was making blocks and putting them together and putting the blanket together. I loved it. I loved the blanket from what I could see because, well, no, I guess it wasn't really a mystery blanket. We could look and see what the blocks were. We just didn't know when we were going to get that one to make. And if I remember right, I think that is right. I so often am. But anyway, there were 2 blocks that I didn't quite like. And it's not that I should rephrase that, like for this blanket. They had a lot of spaces in them and holy areas, and they have cats like we do. And one of them was a heart, and it was kind of pretty. It's one that I don't think I would ever use for a blanket for the people that I would give them to, because almost everybody has animals. And how this heart is arranged, if a dog or a cat got their foot, through the open part and somebody like went to move the blanket or whatever, it could get wrapped around their foot, and or they could get their foot stuck in it and then go to jump off of the couch and then carry it with them. The heart had bigger openings, so I wasn't, I guess, as worried about the heart, but the other block that I didn't do had smaller openings, but still big enough for a paw to fit through. So I just didn't want to do that. Knowing that my daughter has 3 cats in the house, just like we do, I didn't want to give her something that could possibly cause a problem. So I switched the blocks. So I'm like, okay, if I put it on Ravelry, it's not truly, their whole blanket, because I switched 2 of them. But again, I could put it in the notes. I don't know. I'll decide later. Plus, they took their website down, and now they just have a Facebook group, and you can't find everything. You can still, there's a post on there. You can still find all of the free blocks on their web pages from the designer who made them. There were 7 designers, and each designer made 2 blocks. So you had a total of 14 blocks and then 4 of each of those. So you could still find links if you look and search throughout this Facebook group to find them. But that's the only way you can find them now, unless you happen to know somebody like me who has them bookmarked. And the first page they had, which was a page where you could try and figure out how you want the blocks done and write in each square, and that they don't even have available anymore, but they do have the page on putting it all together. So everything they used to have available is not there anymore. So anyway, that is it. What did you think? This Happy Meal completely blew me away. I was expecting a small box. Like I said, I knew a couple of things she was sending, and when this big box got here, I didn't even realize it was the mail that she was sending me because the box was so big. So, again, if you happen to be watching, thank you so much. I appreciate it. And I'm sure all the people who purchased the cat toys to support this organization will also appreciate it. Because that's what I do. I make them and then they take them to their events and they sell them to help raise money. So, but I donate all of the materials and things unless somebody donates yarn to me. But then I still have the other stuff that I pay for, the stuff to make it sound, crinkly. Unless I happen to get stuff in bags like this, and then I save the bags and cut them up. I was using plastic bags from the grocery store, but it doesn't give it enough of a sound like the cellophane does. So we went and bought a couple rolls of cellophane from, I believe, the Dollar Tree, and I have that to cut up. But I had other stuff that I had been saving that I used up first. I was just about to get to opening those rolls, and now it looks like I have these bags that I can cut up as well. So with that, though, I'm going to go. I hope you guys, again, are having a wonderful holiday. I hope you enjoyed this Vlogmas over the last 2 days. I know my Vlogmases are different. It's just like regular videos for me because I don't take videos throughout the day. But honestly, I'm just home. Yes, we have gone shopping and stuff, but I'm not going to take videos when I go shopping. So I'll show you what I bring home if I can, but I'm not going to do a video in the stores, especially right now with how overcrowded they are and how I just got to get out of them because it drives me nuts after a while. So I love you guys. I will talk to you soon, and have a wonderful night, a wonderful day if you're watching this tomorrow or some other day. And I will talk to you later. Remember, you matter. Please don't ever forget that. Every one of you matters. And you're beautiful. And you're gorgeous. And I love every last one of you. Have a wonderful night.